essential oils, acupuncture, probiotics. More and more Americans are turning to alternative medicine.
After 3,000 or 4,000 years, I'm sure the Chinese can't be wrong.
But is moving away from modern science really the way to go? To find out, I'm heading to a place that's relied on traditional remedies for centuries. South Africa! 80% of the population relies on traditional healers as their primary form of healthcare. I'm here to meet Richie Sequelli. He's a faith healer of over 30 years who claims to have extra powers. Give me your top 5 things you can cure.
Wow.
What are the ones where you're like, oh, good, this got malaria, I've got this in the bag? Can you cure cancer?
You cook, you drink the concoction.
And that'll get rid of any cancer?
Gone.
AIDS?
Cured few.
Oh, you have cured some people
2,
of
3,
AIDS?
4 of them.
With some herbs?
Yeah, with herbs up. Everything can go.
Can you suck that out with a tube?
No, fat.
Yeah, it's fat.
Stop eating beggars. Headache.
All right, yeah.
Piles.
Okay, stop for a second. You can get rid of piles?
Yeah.
How do you do that? Because I've had hemorrhoids my whole life. Listen, I've heard it all. Eat more Metamucil. Don't push so hard whilst taking a dump. I've even had surgery on my colon. Nothing works. I'll give it a go.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
And the piles will just go back up. Because at the moment, I shit and push. Couple of fingers, back up.
Oh, shit.
Look out, Preparation H. Richie's gonna save my arsehole. Thank you, Richie. Thank you, Doctor. I won't get stopped at the airport. This feels like the beginning of an episode of Locked Up Abroad. Yeah, that's, it's just bark. It's just a bag of bark. Well, I gotta say, this is a little different from my doctor back home. But it's not dangerous, right?
I think there's definitely a potential for traditional healers to be dangerous.
All right. Meet Dr. Ferran Williams. He's a fancy show-off hospital doctor, and he supports the South African government's recent push to regulate healers. But is this just some self-serving plot to steal my buddy Richie's customers? You're moving in on the little guy, trying to f*** him over.
No, I don't think we'd try to do that. The drive is more to understand where the roles can work together and also understand what they provide.
Have you ever seen anyone who's been cured by a traditional healer?
If they were cured, they wouldn't need to see me.
What do you think about Western doctors?
They will ask you, what's your problem today? You know, then he goes, he gives,
Right.
and the rep will come up. He says, no, we got this medicine now on the market, it's a new one. Then he takes another one and gives you that one. Then he appears to me like a salesman.
Right. He has a point. They're handing out opioids like f***ing candy. But that said, modern medicine isn't all bad.
Talk to your doctor about Viagra.
Have you got herbal Viagra?
You don't have that in America?
No. I've got friends who take that stuff. Sometimes after a big night or a coke binge or something like that, they might have to take it to f***ing do what they need to do. But
No, here we have. You just
you just get the c in your hand and lick it?
lick it down.
You lick your own c?
It's with your mind.
Yeah? All right, maybe the one pill isn't that bad. And if the c doesn't do it, Richie's got one more way to spice things up in the bedroom. I've been told that you can restore a woman's virginity.
Yeah.
What does that mean? That you sort of cup it a bit and then the hymen grows
No,
back
I don't
in?
touch it. I don't touch it.
You don't touch it?
That medicine, we do it like a pillow. She puts it in there.
She puts a pillow up there.
Yeah, on there.
Like
Then
maybe a
it's
cornhole sack, like the
Yeah,
little bean bag.
like a tea bag.
From the game cornhole. Yeah. 3 points for that.
Yeah, then it pulls all the holes back. Then she's a virgin. It restores the family.
Oh, it fixes the family because
fixes
he's
the
like,
family, yeah.
kids, mum's good again, so daddy's gonna stay. The doctor fixed mum's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't seem healthy. But I'm open to being proven wrong. Because the time has come to see Richie's extra powers.
Whoa.
It's like we're getting ready for Scrabble.
Yeah, sorry.
5 and 4. Let's keep going until we get the number we want. Is that the one we want?
No.
No, keep going.
bam.
7. There you go.
Yeah, your pulse will be cured.
How long did you go to medical school for?
7 years.
Correct. This is what he gave me for hemorrhoids.
I am not an expert in the contents of that, but
Could there be some hallucinogens in there?
very possibly.
All right, I'll give it a go. And see if it, I'll take both of those. Why are traditional healers so popular here?
There's greater access to a traditional healer, oftentimes at less cost, and that would force a person who's in need of care to visit somebody that their parents visited when they were ill and their grandparents.
Actually, this sounds familiar. Poor people with shit options for healthcare just because that's the way it's always been. And the consequences are clear. When the government doesn't support free healthcare for everyone, people with all sorts of illnesses don't get the real help they deserve. But look, I also understand why even rich people try alternative medicine. You believe it can cure you because you want to believe it. And when your arsehole is prolapsed, even bark sounds pretty reasonable. But I guess I'll ask a real doctor for advice.
How about some ice lollies?
Yeah, well, you put the ice against it?
Inside,
You shove an ice block up your ass.
with some lubrication.
Well, I've got my weekend planned.